Alright guys, February 9 at 10:40 in the morning. I got around late. Val was sleeping in. So I laid around for a minute, but then I also went to Home Depot and got plywood for Diego and Nia for their floor of their shed that they're going to install, and I returned something that I didn't need. And now I'm about to make something official over here. I got the numbers for the mailbox. Also, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and a little bit of this water that I brought to fill that water totes. I'm gonna pour a little bit here, see if it gets down to the cement down there. They removed one of the days for rain, and I don't know if they're gonna keep doing that or not. So I wanted to get a little bit of water in here. Maybe it'll sink down and do a little setup on the cement there. Not too much. It's all seeming to run off actually. And then I also put the numbers. It's official. Now we got our numbers on our box. I also got a burn permit for a month now. When it starts to rain, or when I know it's going to rain, I'll probably try to burn some more brush. So I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. Maybe cut trees today. I don't know. We're going to get in there and see what we feel like doing. First, I got to offload plywood. Alright, like I said, there's a slight chance of rain coming up here tomorrow. They did take it off forecast, and I don't know when Diego and Nia are going to be able to get out here. So, covered up with tarp so it won't get wet. Hopefully that'll protect it good enough. Alright guys, I don't know if you remember last time when I had to submit stuff for the building plans on the other house, on the big house. I had to take, I needed a map, something that showed how far my pad and my house would be from property line and from septic and from well and all that stuff, running water. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again for this one, for this new pad, and take a couple of pictures. Hopefully it turns out better. I've gotten ever so slightly better with the drone, but I really haven't done much with it yet. I actually did hit a tree with this not too long ago, and I noticed one of the propellers is broken about half, and I'm seeing how it's affecting the drone right now. You can see it kind of jerking around a little bit. So I think this did come with extra blades, so I'll be replacing that soon enough. Alright guys, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this little pad of paper, notebook, take my phone with the measuring on it, pen, and we're going to measure property line to the building, building to the well, building to the creek, and building to the septic and to the leach line. And that's, I think, pretty much all they need to know. Alright, I'm just going to draw my pad. there. All right, we lost our number. I don't know if I go a certain distance, it doesn't do. How much is that then? 50 feet, 8 inches. All right. Also gonna put, I'm not sure if they need to know how far the driveway is from the pad, but I'm gonna do that just in case. Alright, about 16 feet. 16 feet. Alright, and then go from here, edge of the house, to where we think we're going to have the well. It could be Val's or it could be mine, I don't know. But this is pretty much, they're about the same distance. So I'm just going to go off mine because it's easier right now. 77 feet. Alright. Alright, we're going to go here now from the corner of the house. This is going to say how far we are from the septic tank of this house, which is what we're going to tie into. Be about right here. "76 feet 2 inches. So we're just going to say to septic tank. What was that? 76, I think. Yeah, now I forgot. What was it? 76 too. Okay, so we're going to say 76 feet. Excellent. And then we need to do, I don't know, this isn't even really necessary because it's so far, but we're going to do it for them. We know ifs, ands, or buts, nothing to ask later. We're going to go to leach lines. It's 58 feet. And then we're going to keep going because they also want to know how close to running water. But our creek doesn't always have running water up this high. This is going to just be an estimate. 137. All right. Actually, that's from this corner. All right, so that's how we do that, guys. So again, I took the drone shot, and then I'll print it up on my printer. Then I wrote my distances to everything, and then I'll draw on that one too to highlight where everything's going. Maybe that'll help you, maybe not. But for our county, that's all they need when you're building yourself. All right, guys, as you can see on my drone, the propeller's broken. It seems to like not really affect too much. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't seem to affect it too much flying, like it can still fly, but I'm gonna go ahead and change it out. I found my screwdriver and my propellers. This was pretty easy. You just take the little screwdriver that comes with your drone, unscrew this. It came with extra screws. I don't know, I guess if you accidentally lost that one or something. Yeah, but I took a picture of it just to make sure in case I forgot which way that went. That was the piece. you can see that or not. All right, guys, it is starting to sprinkle. I don't know if you can see this on my seat. Very slight sprinkles. I don't think it's going to do much, but I could get pushed back into my truck here for a second. I don't know. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. So here's the pad, you know, for the new house. And all this clumps of trees are here. We all have our philosophies. I want to cut this out because it's rotting. I mean, it looks rotted here, and Val wants me to leave it because she says it's a family. This tree is a beautiful tree, but it's coming down. I've lived in California where trees fall on houses. I don't know. I'm sure that's in a lot of places, but where I live, trees fell on houses, cars, and all kinds of things. There's just so many trees, and nobody thinned stuff out and kept it cut back like they should. This is doing some splitting here, but I really don't have a fear of it. I mean, I don't think it would fall on our house, but it is literally, you know, 20 feet from the front door, or from the front of the house. And if it ever fell and smashed the house, I wouldn't be happy. And I want to cut it before I start building the house. I don't want to cut it after the house is done. Why take that risk? And I'm not an arborist. I'm not a tree guy. There might be people who disagree with me or tell me why I'm wrong and have legitimate reasons, and you can tell me, you know, in the comments. I don't like a bunch of little trees. My philosophy is leave 2 or 3 good strong trees that have made it, and cut out all the suckers and all this little trees that are in there. Again, from California, where the brush is left and all little trees and undergrowth, that's where the fire comes. I mean, that's how it spreads so easy. So I like to keep all the brush and all the small things cleaned up and off the ground or whatever. So I'm going to be coming through here and cutting some small trees and try cutting some stuff up. I really think this tree should go. I might have to ask Val about that again, because it's rotted. There's really no point, but we'll see. Anyway, that's what's going down right now, this tree. All right, guys, it's starting to rain. Like, come down pretty good, actually. I cut this tree down. I had some problems with this one. I don't know if my chain's not sharp enough or what, but I got it cut, and then I pushed it over with the tractor, and now I lifted up that a little bit with the tractor so that I can start cutting off this end and get the tree cut up. But I gotta see if I can keep working in this wetness. All right, guys, got in the truck and ate a muffin, and now it's pretty much just barely sprinkling, so I think I can get back at it. We'll see how long we can go. This is what the sky is looking like. I don't think it's going to rain much anymore, though. Wasn't in the forecast. I checked the weather, said it was supposed to start dying off in like 20 minutes, so I stayed here and give a chance. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get back to work over there and start cutting that tree up. All right, guys, my battery on my camera had almost died, so I had to charge it, but I wasn't going to wait. So remember, this is what all this looks like. I want you to get a view of that so you can see what it's going to look like when I'm done with it. Anyway, I cut this big tree down, and I've already bucked it all up. It's ready for me to move over here, so that's exciting. No tree falling on us. I'm sad that I have to cut some of these trees down. I'm pro tree. I don't like cutting trees down. I feel bad. They are beings that have been here a lot longer than us, a lot of them. And as wackadoodle as it sounds, I've given a few of them a hug, and it helps. So I thank this tree for the warmth it's going to give us one of these winters. And I'm sorry I had to cut it down. I just didn't want it to fall on my house. So I got plenty of other trees, guys. There'll be a lot of trees that are left. If they're healthy and they're not near something can fall on, they're staying. All right, I'm gonna start moving all this over here to the wood pile. All right, guys, cleaned up. That tree is gone. It is out of here. More firewood. All right, guys, be prepared to be amazed through the magic of television. And just like that, all the little trees are gone. Now we might do some more trimming, I don't know. This tree right here, front and center, for instance, could get big enough to fall in the house. But I'll ask Val what she thinks about some of these. But most of them that were straight up and down, I left. So there you go, magic television. All of a sudden, it's all clean. Now I'm gonna get all this small firewood picked up. All right, guys, this definitely looks better. I took the box scraper and kind of scraped some, try to even it out a little bit. But there's a lot of roots and stumps and whatever, so I don't know. We'll figure some of this out. I think probably more trees are going to come down, but for right now it looks a lot better. It's all cleaned out. This was looking like that basically not too long ago. So being right in front of our house, this will be nice that it's all cleaned up. All right, guys, 4:45 about. You know, I have to just say I really appreciate living in this community. I don't know if North Carolina's all like this, probably not in the big city, but I come out here to throw my rope on the fence. Anybody going by, they give me a wave. I don't know any of them, but they're all so friendly. I really appreciate that about this area. So many people have been really cool. Today I went to get that plywood and there's a gentleman loading his own truck full of wood. Just 2x4s and stuff, so a lot easier. He saw that I had plywood and he asked me if I'd like some help. All right, well, 4:45ish, 4:48. It did rain today, which wasn't in the forecast until, you know, half an hour before it happened. They're not showing any rain for tomorrow, so I should be back out here. I applied for, I don't know if I said I applied for a fire permit and got the fire permit, so if I get some sprinkles or some rain tomorrow, I'm going to try to do a burn pile, but if not, we'll leave it up to our imaginations of what we can possibly do tomorrow. I have plenty to do at home as well, so we'll see. All right, guys, I will see you the next time I come out.